That kick comes home and a 1-2 pitch. A swing, a fly ball into right. Kepler with the play. Well shot the track. He'll catch it. And it's out number one. No score, top one. Benintendi at first base, one out, and a 2 on Ramirez. Double play ball to short. Polanco second ball on Dozier's relay. 2. Very cool. So Brian Dozier.
Welcome back to another episode of Diamond Dynasty with your good buddy, TEAM-ELEMENTS-23.
Brian's going to take us through what goes through his mind when he bats for the first time. No score, bottom one. Brian Dozier leading off. Facing left-hander Jalen Beeks. Dozier takes high.
Fastball.
So Brian Dozier right now, when the Twins are defending, we got some feedback there. That probably isn't bothering his at bat. And a 1-0. That's a strike. But during the at bat, Brian does not have his earbuds in, so we can't chat with him. We can do that when he's out defensively at second. And a 1-1 is lined to third and off the glove of Holt. He backhands it, throws late, and Dozier's on.
And all of his equipment fell off.
So a sinking line drive to third.
Okay, we're not going to do Diamond Dynasty, I guess. I guess we do some franchise instead tonight.
And Warner Nunez is at.
We got the choice of Phillies. I forgot what this one is, or my Tigers. Let's see what this one is real quick. Oh, my Pirates one. Hell yeah, let's go Pirates. Playing my Pirates one in a little while, so we're gonna go play some. We're at Chicago. We can't play Diamond Dynasty right now because servers look like they're down. We're away and we're gonna beat up on the Cubs. Who are we gonna against? Hendricks? Ooh. Let's give Beckham the day off. We got me playing shortstop today. Chris Jimenez. They haven't really used him. I think he's injured. He's a good catcher in real life. So.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
We might play a game of Diamond Dynasty if I can get it up going. Tomorrow night I won't be able to be up this late, people. There's this time tomorrow I won't be up. I'll be sleeping. I gotta work.
Right out of the blocks. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Hit on the ground to third. A tag for one, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cody Bellinger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Sanchez is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Top pitchers, when you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Lifted into center field. Howe coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards
that's
left
3
center.
outs.
Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Here's another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cruz moves over. 1 out.
Batting second, right fielder,
The pitch.
Hayward.
Hit in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High pop up. Iwakuma is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
There's me right there
Cubs are
walking
down
through
in order.
Iwakuma.
They trail in this
That's
one,
my guy,
3-0.
which I'm up first. So let's go, boy.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Foreman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win.
I'm
they
a
want to
catcher
keep
on the squad,
pressure
but I
on
can play
and
the
try to build
entire
that.
infield.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now is Sashi Iwakuma as he lifts it in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Alright, I'm going to show you guys my
Trying
bullpen
to pick
early on.
things up where we left off.
I got
Giancarlo Stanton, 1
Felipe
run in and
Rivero
1
as
done so far
a
this
reliever. I have him as a closer. Alright, I got Miguel Feliz, because he was traded from Houston. AJ Scholes, Tony Watson I got back for the team. I kept Quintaris, I got Pistardo back, and then I got Mark Melanson back for this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's big Aaron Judge
As he hits one on a line to left field.
And that'll get down out there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Schwarber racing back off the LED board and gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Bounce to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Manny Machado now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Left fielder.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's 1 for 5. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And that retires the side. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an oh get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Standing in now, Hisashi Iwakuma holds softly out toward right. That's in there, base hit, the throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's a high pop-up. Russell over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center field number
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Howe racing back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
now batting.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he rips it on the ground to second. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
The third baseman number
Here's Manny Machado now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Yeah,
Here's
I am a
Addison
Cubs
Russell,
fan, so I
7,
might
8,
make
and
these
9
Cubs
to start
good.
the home third.
Not much going
Trade
on
my guy to
offensively
him.
so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something
I might
going.
trade my guy to
The home
him.
crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Probably
And
trade
he's gonna get
Bellinger
to
to him
second
too.
now with
I don't
nobody
know.
out.
That's probably about it.
batting eighth. Pitcher Mike
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Montgomery. We'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out.
Play ball.
(17-2) the final tally today.
Alright, I'm gonna make a
Pittsburgh
couple
posted
trades.
a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Hisashi Iwakuma.
I'm gonna play as the Cubs from here on out. First, I'm gonna make a couple trades though to the Cubs. Me. Cubs, Cubs, Cubs. Fuck, my bad. Okay. Send Smiley down to AAA. Okay, so it goes Quintana, then Arrieta, and Hendricks, and Darvish, and then Lester back last. Rotation. Alright, now let's check this calendar real quick. Alright. Why not? Put Rizzo there. My guy behind the plate every fucking game. Alright, Rizzo there. Me batting second. I didn't know Borges is with the Cubs, no. Must have traded him because I don't see him on Major League roster anymore.
We are set to bring you back.
There's me, yeah, boy.
Colombian native gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
every day behind that
Hey,
plate
thanks,
for
man.
me.
Lefty
Fuck
Jose
you.
Catano taking the bump right now. Really
They
like
traded
this guy. Not overpowering, but
Pirates traded
great
me
command of the
because
fastball. And
I
he
wasn't
does
getting every
something
day,
a lot of
and I
lefties
wanted to
don't
be
do.
traded so I could be
He'll come
everyday
in with that
catcher.
fastball to righties. Three-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup, throws all three for strikes.
I'm going to trade
Not an
the rest of these
overpowering
players
guy,
that are
but he
playing
is
for
really
the Pirates
control
to
artist.
to my other
And
favorite
that's
team,
out
the
number
Tigers.
1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He
All these
begins
guys are
this
going to
one
be traded
with
to the
fourth
Tigers rather
best
than me.
batting average in the National League. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gary
The starting
Sanchez.
catcher for the
First
Detroit
chance
Tigers
scoring
right there.
here in the top of the first with
Gary
nobody on.
Sanchez.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's
He's
coming
going to
across
number
the
25,
catcher.
not
A lot
number
of play.
24.
If he
Dunn's
stays
just
back,
going to be
he's
the
gonna
everyday
drive
first
that
baseman for the
pitch.
Tigers.
Sorry.
Everyday third baseman is going to be
Stays
mediocre,
alive,
but
still
I'm
0-2.
going to shuffle that shit around here before I go to bed.
Here comes
Because
the
I still got an
0-2
hour.
pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
I don't know
After
if that
this,
was a
I'm going to
great
trade all
take or
these
he got
Pirate
fooled.
players here.
He's certainly
They're in
trying
a
to play it off like he
lineup
knew what was
to
coming.
the Tigers.
You could bet he'd be
Make
on
the
alert for that
see how
curveball.
crappy the Tigers team is. If they're really
He's gonna
crappy,
have
trade them
room
all.
out there as he puts this away to retire. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Kenta Maeda
Javier
on the mound for
Baez.
the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not
All
a
right,
terrific
now
fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubs. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Cody Bellinger, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends
I
it
gotta
out
do
of
one
play.
more trade. Aroldis Chapman, the Cubs got 2. For that back end, that bullpen.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off
right.
speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a changeup swung on him.
Actually, 2 more
First
trades
down.
yet. I gotta do what's his
Now
name
at the plate, Manny
to
Machado,
Tigers here.
first
2
at
Dexter
bat for
Fowler.
him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
See if I got any young
A ball and a
rookies that I
strike
can
now
get
to
line
Machado.
You know, when you're facing
Or
a
then
top-of-the-line
the
pitcher
top,
like
one of
this,
the top 50
he's gonna be
prospects
down
behind the
around
plate.
knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And there's out number 2. Here's John.
Damn. Please tell me my Cubs win. Yes!
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final time.
Alright, let's get rid of these guys so I can... Alright, go to Pittsburgh and start making trades. Tigers, here I come. He's got to go back to the Cubs, though. Catcher. First base. And left field. go to tags real quick and do something here. I'll fix their shit once I'm done with them. Shit, I forgot trading. He's up in the majors as well? Jesus Christ. Alright. Fulmer is staying. I'm sorry. Alright, gotta work on the bullpen now. Ah, there's another cub I gotta sign. You gotta sign him for the Cubs, and then... Ooh, there we go. Sign Grimm for the Cubs, and then trade, what's his name to him? Corey Knable. Alright. I'm doing former Tigers or current Tigers. Milwaukee closer. Where is he? St. John. Angels. Bullpen Alvarez. Jim Johnson, which is a big boy right there. And then another former Tiger right there. Tigers. There we go. Used to seeing Cabrera at the top. Manny Machado. Bring him up. Trade him. Warwick. Come on. Come on. Let me out of this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These were all Tigers at one time or former Tigers at one time. Both these were on the 2006 World Series team. Both these guys were. And he was a former Tiger and got him from the Angels. Alright, time to do the lineup. I gotta do one more thing first. Victor, Victor, Victor. Give you power, boy. I gotta do a couple more things to the Cubs, sign Justin Groom, and then get them Roldis Chapman. I'm gonna put him as emergency catcher as well. Alright. Cabrera. Right field. Cruz. Shortstop, Manny Machado. Sanchez. Okay, last. Cabrera third, Bellinger fourth, Cruz fifth, Victor sixth, Machado seventh, eighth is Sanchez, ninth is Scope, but -1, so left field. No, damn it. Right field. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Scoop. Machado. Bellinger. Will Cruz. Shortstop. Channel. Leave his DH. I'm just filming these spots right now. Boom. Alright. Stanton leading on. Judge. Second. Okay, wait. Cruz. Wait. After Bellinger was Cruz, then Victor, then Machado, then Sanchez, then Scope. Right. There we go. Fix this all here in a minute. I'm just gonna film these guys real quick. Stanton up top. Judge second. Okay, no DHs. Machado, Sanchez, then Scoop. Alright, got it right. Alright. Yankees. Okay, I gotta go to the Cubs first. I'm doing something here. Wilson doesn't have no arm protectors. That's cool. I'm just gonna do this to the starters. Power against righties and lefties. The backups won't get nothing. Because you hardly ever use the backups. Unless your name is the Tigers, where I made you stacked completely. But... I gotta do Schwarber again, you know. Equipment. Give him something different like that. That'll fit his body better. Alright, give him that. All Wilson shit. Let him rock with all the Wilson shit. Because all that Wilson shit looks like it'll fit him better. Alright. Alright, trade. Borges is going to be traded to the Cardinals for Dexter Fowler. How do you? How do you? Gosh, bless me. Alright, Cardinals. Cubs, Cubs, Cubs. I'll be at the top of the Cubs. Okay, this is what I want. I can trade, release him, and sign Justin Grimm. I'm looking for another reliever that I can trade. Starter catcher. There we go. Trade him to the Yankees for Otis Chapman. Trade him for Otis Chapman and release him and sign Justin Grimm. Alright, let's do this shit. Free agents. Two, 4, 6. There we go. Then who did I say I wanted to trade? Him. For Chapman. Yankees, Chapman. I think they did it for a reason. I can't say why the Yankees did that. I think they did it to see if he'd get better or not. He's back with what's their name? Team he started with, fucking Milwaukee. I think he started with Milwaukee. Yeah, he did. Milwaukee, Texas, then Baltimore, then Seattle. Went to 3 American League teams before he went back to Milwaukee. Cubs, Cubs, Cubs. These two coming out of setups. Fucking clutch. And coming out as just a normal reliever. Awesome. And then you got, boom, him coming out. Alright. Let's see who my what place my Tigers are in. Because I'm going to be switching between 2 teams on this one. Cubs and Tigers. Right. Nope. Standings. They should be a lot better now. Who they play today. Indians. Okay. I'm gonna have to add that rotation a little bit. Park's gonna have to go there. That's why I wanted to see real quick before I actually start this game. Rotation. Park there. Let's go see what I can do against fucking... Damn. Tigers lost. Damn. Curves. Oh, Pirates. I don't give a fuck. Muddins. Or Seawolves. Do they get a day off after this? They don't. Okay, might have to play some of the backups today. Yeah, keep these guys in right now. My phone is right there. Like that. This is on.
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter.
That's why it didn't let me do my lineup. Alright.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Manny. Danny Salazar has been a little bit of a strange guy to figure out. His stuff really plays. 3-pitch mix. Great fastball, really good slider, and a straight changeup. The problem with Danny Salazar is he doesn't have command of his secondary pitches. A big if he has the slider and changeup command, he can be as good as anybody in baseball.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Moving under at Chisenhall.
Alright, Park is pitching left-handed sidearmer.
4 pitches to retire the Tigers. It's the Tigers
They
nothing.
brought
Tribe coming to bat.
what's his name
You're
over?
watching Major League Baseball on this
Sanchez
show.
over because Sanchez was his catcher.
Gets the starting 9. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him.
Fuck you, you fucking stick.
What situations? It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jose Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called.
Cleveland's a good ball game or ball team, so good ball club, so it's gonna be hard
Line
to
the right side. That gets
oh
down. He's
shit,
got himself
Cruz,
a base
really?
hit. He's around first, heading
Probably
for 2.
because you're tired, boy.
Around second. He's on his
Sorry.
way to third. And he will
This
make
ball
it all
club
the way to third now.
is
That
a really
mistake
tough
was
ball club
costly
right
one
here.
Indeed.
So this is going to be a tough team to pitch against.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 delivery.
It doesn't help. A lot of these guys I traded are tired as well.
The season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. One ball, no strikes to count. Liner towards second.
Really?
Nice hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Come on, fucking Scope. You could have had that.
Standpoint, Hero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much.
If you allow any more than this, Park, I'm gonna have to pull your ass.
Grass and give himself a chance.
And Napoli's fallen into an
You are a rookie, though.
Here.
So.
There seemed to be, and we'll have to leave it
All right,
there as this
Bellinger's
is
up
three,
first.
that will
Next inning, so.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really
this is a big ballpark to hit in and a tough team to pitch
started.
against.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes
Tough
it
team
for
to
the
hit
first
against.
down.
And a
Next
tough
up
team.
for Detroit, Nelson Cruz.
It is a tough team to pitch against and hit against both. Because these guys are just,
on its way.
they've been gelling together the entire time, every single one of these except for my guy. And the backup catcher, which is McCann, James McCann.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Davis to the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with
A lot of these guys know how to hit in this ballpark. That's the whole thing. Almost every single one of these guys know how to hit in this ballpark.
They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Oh, shit, that's nothing.
Send it in the air out to center field. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Damn it.
Throw back to second, and that's a double
Alright,
play.
hopefully Park doesn't give up anymore.
Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing
Thank
the win.
you.
They want to keep the
Thank
pressure
God
on
that
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Andrew Miller, former Tiger. Jason Gurley, former Tiger. Current Tiger, former Tiger, former Tiger, current Tiger, and former Tiger.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Skied into straightaway right. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is there. He's got it 1 away.
I think I'm jumping a little too early and shit. Just being a big-ass ballpark the way
Next
it
for the
is.
Tigers, Jonathan Scope.
I'm hanging it good. They're just running in and out of the hands because they done this scattering.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
There's speed on the base pass right there.
Left center.
Come on, a big boy coming up next.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Bottom
Man, they
feeder
already
is
hit
in the.
one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Center fielder.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Chisenhall going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tigers are able to draw. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Ready with another 0-2, and he struck him out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Stroke has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
I ain't gonna chance it. I'm not gonna chance going to with Cabrera.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. We're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
And that's in there, base hit. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's
all these guys, but Bellinger all know how to hit in this ballpark.
That runner will have to hold on at third base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets
This guy definitely knows how to hit in this park because he used to play here a lot. He used to be with the Indians. So he knows how to play here like the back of his hand.
But that's the way the game's played.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a chink.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Runner breaks for third. This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third.
Damn, Stanton. Shit.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. 0-2, here it comes. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor.
And here's about all these guys that the Tigers got. And
strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Napoli. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Ah, they got the D on the Sox. That's awesome.
Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Got you back playing third, Miggy. Should be happy.
Pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
That was a little early.
Season in which he was
Just
named
a
the
tag.
American League Silver Slugger at DH. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half to his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Leading off the inning, Lonnie Chisenhall, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, number
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the
See that spot there where the opening is there, and then there's a corner. Oh, I'll show you on replay. I'll show you on replay like right now. When I hit replay, I'm going to show you guys something cool about this park that I used to know. Alright. Alright, see this spot right here? Before this was all covered up, this all used to be bullpen right here for the away team. And then the home bullpen was over here. So this is the home team bullpen over here before they covered this up. Now the bullpens are back there. So they added, actually by playing this bullpen and flailing this bullpen in, they actually added more room.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here. Daniel Norris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
number 45.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Tigers.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Davis. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone!
Now batting. Left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Norris is playing here against his former employer. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Center field number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pick.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. High in the air out to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Early.
Manny Machado will stand in looking for home run
Nah, that was
number
perfect.
3 as we
Just
take it
got
back to
underneath
inning
it.
number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Just got underneath that one too, I can tell.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Rajay Davis now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game with so many... Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on.
Alright, got his card. Alright, let's go to Cubs play. Let's look at their lineup now. Okay, Cubs should be able to win this game. Give Hap the day off. You can play first and second. Put him there and then give Hayward the day off. And put Fowler out there. Alright. Pirates were 10-1 because of me using all those guys that I had on their team. But I traded all those guys to the Tigers to make the Tigers really good. And now, except for one guy, there was one guy that I did not trade to the Tigers, which was me. I made me a Cub. I made my guy a Cub.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Jake Arrieta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here,
It seems
Danny?
so weird to see Jose Iglesias in the fucking Pirates uniform.
Innings like he did. I
He's
know
originally
he
a
got a
Tiger.
no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first
He
game
was
of
a
the series.
Cub.
Had
They're
a
just
nice
not
bounce
showing
back
it.
game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Try and get these two guys' ERA down. I gotta give him number 66. So when I bring up Lackey can have 41. His ERA is fine. Those two are the only two that need to get their ERA down. Besides Edwards. So Edwards, Montgomery, and Cishak are the ones that need to get their ERAs down.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. At the plate, Josh Harrison. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Baez fields it cleanly, and he will get him at first on a fine spin. Matt Boyd gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Chris Jimenez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Josh Foreman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. Throw on to Jimenez is in time for the second out of the inning.
I gotta give Jimenez their everyday first baseman.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs into first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Amarista is there, and they go down in a hurry here. As this next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us started in the top of the second. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control.
Damn. How are the Pirates
9-8 at the end of the game in this one?
Still winning? Like, ow. You're going to be everyday first baseman for these guys from here on out. Alright, let's go to roster. Alright. Understand, skip. Their bullpen's still pretty damn decent. That's why they're getting wins. Alright, don't need 4 live fucking catchers. Make him play positions. Outfield. I got him up because he can play second, first, second, third, short, left, and right. Backup catcher, starting right field. Oh no, they got a Ducey playing. Let's put him there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Power 3 and 4. And power there. And all these guys. Speed it down the lineup. That's what I should get for my lefty squad. To be determined is he was at New York and then halfway through the season got traded to Chicago and won a World Series ring. So he's got a World Series ring. Another guy I need to get is Hector Rondon. He's a Braves minor league system. You think they'd put him in their major league lineup as much power as he has. I was hoping Tigers would either sign him or Jason Worth or Andre Ethier. And for a second baseman, you would think Detroit Tigers would sign Brandon Phillips. I would. And then for first base, don't really need a first baseman. We could use him for like as a backup third baseman, and use him as in left field. Put Lind in left field. It's a big power bat. Put him in right field and put Castellanos back at third. Alright, let's... Okay, we're going against Atlanta now. Now we should be able to... Should be able to get some wins going now. Okay, give Russell the day off and put Zobrist in there. Yeah. Everybody else is fine right now. Tigers should be in winning a lot more now. Tigers should be able to win a lot more.
Doesn't get much better. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Darvish has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, looking at a fastball to end the inning. Scott Kazmir gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and he can't hang on. Stepping in, Josh Foreman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground is short. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. And their runners at the corners now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Cubs 4-hole hitter Anthony Rizzo. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. 0-1 the count.
Lefty, 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 ready. Switch hitter. Adams.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm. And it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Popped him up. Foreman is over to take a look. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish, set to lead off the home half of the second. Kazmir's ready. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. 1 out. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. Still going back. Off the LED board and gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Javier Baez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Josh Foreman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
But Tigers and Cubs are making early season moves.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
I bet you Cubs are not regretting getting this man. This young kid right here, a top 50 prospect. I bet you Cubs are not regretting getting him at all. I know.
So a solo shot here to
if I could hit like that in real life, I know Cubs would.
It's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park. No balls and a strike to count.
Camargo.
Here's a high pop-up. Bryant is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Scott Kazmir. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman.
Kazmir has his target. First pitch on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Roll, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. On a rope to the second baseman.
The shortstop.
So two men are on with one man out. And set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Chase Whitley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
They got three lefties. They got brothers Dayton Freeman.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish. Popped him up. Markakis coming on. But he won't get there. It falls in. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Hayward. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Darvish is off at first with two away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Darvish rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. Here's Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Zobrist waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Swanson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Digging in and looking for more. Josh Foreman already 2 for 2. Add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lined hard toward right center. Markakis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He popped out in his first trip. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. High pop-up. Bryant is under it. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Lane Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Braves are set. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now. Yu Darvish. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, you talked about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Albies has a play. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 9-0 lead. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
I gotta get him 66 yet, too. So.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Aaron Blair gets the call to pitch here. And he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the basket, and it's gone. Josh Foreman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Top of the order. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down. Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Happ rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an island. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a high chopper. One there. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play. And digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Riding in once again, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. To first. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lane Adams. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Throw to first in plenty of time. And here's Javier Baez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch
hit high and deep to left field. Adams ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Stepping in now, Josh Foreman. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That's in the basket. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, 1 away. The Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Inciarte has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Cubs lead this one 14-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. Can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Chris Stewart will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Chris Stewart.
There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
He looks good in a Cubs uniform. Damn, Pirates are still 11-1. They're still 3rd in power. That's what's keeping them up. At the top is with their. All right, they're first in everything. Well, first in pitching, first in defense, first, second in power. The only thing that's keeping them up there is fucking power.
dead people when I talk to strangers. Scar with a stomach stop. Gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in the soft focus. Sharkware, spy hunter, owner. Burner, no limit, top of the tank turner. Spot hunter, plot thickener. Fingerprints, rubber in the alibi, non sequitur.
It wasn't like we weren't cooking. We just got hung up on which direction we were looking. Proof is in the putting up the art. Might have framed a couple more, but every story's got its arc. In any case, that was something for the grudge holders to adjudicate. Pushing this human race card to the beams escape. Did some wrongs, made a few mistakes, but up to you to throw the book at. I was panicked by impermanence, working on some perks. Missed it on the first pitch, now I see the curve spin. A little worse for wear. Fast like a bird in the turbulent air. I study rhymes to let the mind unwind. Now I make the words for work, what a sweet high five. Pardon him, I got caught up in the nouns and verbs. The marketing seemed absurd. We're part of person, a proper product, and made her true herself when you knew the self was part of this. I spot a fake and dissect it. The place is feeling like the Brexit. Came with the warning, home's getting born right now. The one she's sleeping in the feeds of our personal brands. I got a few new to me, a rag and a gas can. Jack again.
Yeah, bad till the marrow in the pan. Punch bones, sad boys hit the grown man hush tones. Back clutched in they lean face, save for the high five, placed in the same place. No starts, no hearts neither. Serve up severe, steer clear of the theater. Accidentally fall for every real one. Casually lost when each one steals one. Zelda with the half a heart. Controller died before the level up and settled it. When I try to move the measure up, I never win. Character stay thinking, trying to get a handle what these baddies might be thinking, but I don't care. Really, I couldn't spare a neuron. Tossing brain cells at a peak, it was beyond me, but not sure. Probably nothing of the sort. Rather rock a box of nails and hammer off a steady street for like home. Camped in the basement. Camped in the place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practice the patient. Stand for the scale, it's the real or replace. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go. Camped in the basement. Camped in the place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practice the patient. Stand for the scale, it's the real or replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Fulfilling my destiny, yeah. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Oh, y'all. No telling what I might do. Yeah. L put his hands around my throat, so I cut him off. That's what you get for stepping on my toes. At the top of the key, that's an ISO. My career about to take off flight mode. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight for, huh? Yeah. They said wait until your time comes. No, time's up. You put in the hour, got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah. I'm full of surprise. A lot of pressure on the record, so you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me how would you define this? You witnessing the finest. Yeah. You never know what you can do until you try it. I'm working late nights like I'm Letterman. He ain't working anymore, forget this. Somebody get too late, yeah, the light bulb's off in my head. Where is Edison? Come out, running it. Rushing through my veins like it's never did. Bucket is the body man
Until next time, I will catch you on another episode of MLB 18 The Show. Hopefully Diamond Dynasty will work next time for us.